Another question that I have says this: our 3-year-old connection group has a question. We learned that after Cain made a wrong choice and attacked Abel, God sent him away. Then Cain went to live in the land of Nod, and then he had a family. We learned that Adam and Eve then had a son named Seth, and Seth had a family. We wanted to ask, if Adam and Eve were the first people God made, how were Cain and Seth able to start families? And again, that's a common question that people have. I appreciate our 3-year-old class for asking this question. So where did Cain get his wife? Now, I just want to read you something. This comes from the blueletterbible.org, and they actually deal with this. And so I just want to read to you what they say. He says, as far as the account of Cain's finding a wife when no other people were mentioned except Adam and Eve and Abel, we can make the following observations. Number one, these are observations. The problem of the identity of Cain's wife cannot be solved by arguing for some race of pre-Adamic humans. And so there's one theory out there that says that there was actually humans existed who existed before Adam and Eve, and that's where their wives came from. And again, I will not go there. That's just one of the theories. I think it's wrong. Number two, some believe that the answer to the population problem is to say that there were older brothers and sisters of Cain and Abel. In other words, some people say, well, Cain and Abel had older brothers and sisters that are not mentioned in the scripture. Again, I will not go there. That's simply a theory, and I do not think it's a good interpretation. The third one says, we are not told the age of Cain and Abel when the murder occurred. They could have advanced to be considerable age before Cain killed Abel. The limit the Bible puts on the age of Cain and Abel is 130 years. So some people say, we don't know how old they were when Cain killed Abel. They could have been very old, and by that time, Adam and Eve did have more kids. And as a result of that, Cain could have married one of his cousin's daughters or something like that. And so the fourth one says, Adam and Eve had many sons and daughters. We are not specifically told how many, but we are told that Adam lived to be 930. So if Cain and Abel were old when Cain killed Abel, it's possible, Adam lived for 930 years. So we know that Adam had more children than just Cain and Abel. So it's possibly that Cain's wife is the result of an incestuous relationship, not necessarily him having sex or intermarrying with his daughter or anything like that, but an extended family situation, which we know was customary in the Bible until the law came. And so I lean more to the fact that this is probably the fact that, Adam and Eve did have a lot more children after Cain and Abel. And it's possible that as those children had children, it's possible that Cain could have killed Abel at an older age. And as a result, the lineage of Adam just, they kept spreading, they kept having children. And it's possible that Cain found his wife later in life through a cousin or a second cousin or something like that. But nevertheless, some type of incestuous relationship. The Bible doesn't really say, and so at the end of the day, we can speculate and we can cast theories. But when the Bible is silent on an issue, we need to be silent on that issue. And so if it were important to the redemptive narrative, God would have told us, but he didn't. And so we can have fun and we can speculate, but we can't be dogmatic.